Fishing with Junior Fam, back here with another video here. And I want to talk to you guys today about a question that I always get. How do you choose your fishing locations, or where do I go fish? Well, for me, the answer is simple. I go to places that I find on Google Maps. That's like any fisherman's best friend, either Google Maps or Google Earth. Some people do goes to the Windy app. Well, a lot of the places I go to, some of them are private, some of them are public. So what you want to do is, once you find a spot on Google Maps or Google Earth, once you get to the spot, one of the main things you want to do is you want to check for no fishing signs or catch and release signs, because I've been ticketed before fishing, waters that I'm not supposed to be. And 9 times out of 10, I hate to say it, but most of the places that has no fishing signs or whatever like that, they most of the time got biggins in there. So you do that at your own risk. I don't advise it. I do it sometimes, but I do it with caution. Or what I do is I meet the neighbors, I meet somebody outside, knock on the front door, something, and introduce myself and tell them that, hey, I'm here making YouTube videos fishing, and I will catch and release. I won't cause no trouble, and I won't make myself even noticeable. So there are things that you can do. So another thing that I do is I go on Google Maps and I look for bodies of water. Once I find that body of water on maps, I go to satellite view. I look around it. I zoom in. I check the area. Is there a place to park? Is there a kayak launch? Can I pull right up to the water, or do I have to walk? Man, there's many things that goes into finding these ponds or lakes or areas that you want to fish. A lot of times I go to places that I've been before, where I've already made myself well known with the neighbors or whoever lives in that area, so I can go to these places. I've knocked on doors before, and if you long as you're polite and you don't cause trouble, a lot of times people don't even mind you fishing their ponds. Most of the people, they're old, their kids have gone on to college, or they're married with their own kids. There nobody fishes it. Some of the people, they'll beg you to fish their pond, because some of them are pretty much overpopulated and they really want you to take some out. I do catch and release a lot, unless I go to a bigger body of water like Lake Conroe or Lake Woodlands or Lake Livingston or something like that, or Lake Houston. Then I may keep a fish or two, but only for consumption, because my wife likes to eat fish. So if you are looking for different places, go, say if you live in Conroe, put places to fish near Conroe on Google. Or if you live in the Woodlands, shoot, you can just drive down the road. You don't even have to Google that. They got thousands of ponds in the Woodlands. I use that as a reference a lot, because a lot of people, if you just beginning, that place has a plethora of ponds that are beginner friendly ponds, and the bass are a lot easier to catch. So what I do is, another thing I do is, I go on the Windy app, and the Windy app, man, it has a lot of things that tells you deep. It finds structure, it finds the weather, um, if they're biting or not. Man, there's a lot of places. Or sometimes what I do is I go to Texas Parks and Wildlife. They have pretty much every place to fish in Texas, whether salt or fresh water. Just be cautious when you're going. I like to go by myself sometimes, but most of the time I like to bring a friend, because there are a lot of dangers there. You got hogs, you got snakes, you got coyotes, you got a lot of different things, and you go into a lot of places that's far off the road where people don't touch. You might want to bring a friend or protection or whatever you need, because some of these places are kind of dangerous. Some places have gators. That's another big thing. A lot of times, if I know there's gators there, most of the time I'm not gonna launch my kayak on that water. If I know, um, but if I just so happen to go to a body of water and I'm on the water fishing and a gator, spot a gator, most of the time I won't leave, but I will try my best to stay away and not to be antagonistic towards the wildlife, because they have every right to be there than what we have. So if I can tell you, man, and I can encourage you, just be careful when you're out in the water. Do your research. You can't predict anything. It may say that there's no type of hogs or whatever there, but man, wildlife roams, wildlife moves. Um, we invade their territory, so the best thing I can tell you, just be cautious. If you bank fishing, always check your surroundings whenever you're on the water. Look down, like I'm constantly always moving around, got my head on a swivel when I'm bass fishing, because man, you never know if there's a snake. And ant piles, oh my god, man, you'll get ate up by ants. Take your mosquito spray, take a whistle, take flares, take all kind of safety devices that you may need. You never know. If you kayaking, man, make sure you have a vest, a whistle. Make sure you have all these things, man. You can go and print. I printed out a list, and I took my checklist and I bought everything on the checklist to make sure that I am safe when I'm out on the water, especially when you go into bigger bodies of water. Lake Conroe, it can get pretty rough. I don't know if you guys have fished Lake Conroe. Sometimes there's no wind blowing, but the water is rocking. It's because you got the boaters and the jet skiers and things like that. So they churning up the water, man, and it could be really rough. I remember 2 years ago, I was fishing on Lake Conroe, and I think I developed the hole in my kayak or something, man. And it was no wind, but the water was rocking. I almost sank my kayak, but luckily, a little guy came and helped me out. And there was a restaurant right next door to where we were fishing at, and they brought this man. He runs his own guide service, the Catfish Killer. He never, man, he was a nice guy. He never even told me who he was. I didn't see him till the next day, and he was like, excuse me, guys, my phone ringing. But on the next day, I seen him at the boat launch when we were going to go fish, and he never told me that he was the Catfish Killer. Man, most people would have been bragging, hey, I'm this guy, I helped you out, whatever. Nah, man, this man didn't think twice. He got up from the table where he was eating with his friends, and he came and he helped me pull my kayak up because it was filling with water. So I just want to tell you guys, man, just be safe when you go on to find these bodies of water, and be smart, because a lot of these people, man, they are not fond of people fishing their ponds or in their area without asking or whatnot. So I want you guys to take a look at this video. This is a place that I'm very fond of. I catch quite a bit of bass here. It's in my neighborhood, so you guys take a look at this video. And until next time, I'll see you on the water.
Got a nice one, a better one. Oh, he's fat too. 1 pounder. Come here.
This day was a beautiful day of fishing, guys. I mean, it was really foggy. It was overcast this day. I caught probably about 5, 6 bass throughout the morning. I only fished about 4 hours. As you can see here, I was catching bass, but they weren't nothing but about pound, pound and a half. I think the biggest one was right under 2 pounds. But I chose this video to show you guys. This is a lake that I chose, which that's in my neighborhood. Not kind of know the lake pretty well. Um, so when you're choosing your places to fish, just find somewhere where you're comfortable and be safe. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll see you guys on the water. Peace.
Got it. On camera. This number 4 right here. 4. Already. This the biggest one yet though. Come here. They right on the edge of that grass, bro. Oh yeah. He the biggest one I caught so far though. Oh yeah, he the biggest by far. I had one that was a little smaller than this one, and then 2 of them little half pounders. That's probably what you call it, huh? Uh-huh. And then the second one was one of those little. Oh wow. These motherfuckers, they aggressive as heck, man. He hit it hard. He sat on it.